Welcome to Soweto Kaizer Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Kaizer Chiefs advised to sign Thembingisai Lorch to protect Mfundo Vilakazi and Duduzi Shabalala. You see that you are killing them? Former Kaizer Chief star Thabiso Skapai Malatsi has urged the club to secure the services of Lorch to provide crucial mentorship for the club's rising stars. Malatsi believes the arrival of a senior figure is essential to shield Amakasi's youngsters from the immense pressure of playing for the Naturina-based Giants. Former Kaizer Chiefs dribbling wizard Thabiso Skapai Malatsi has expressed a firm belief that the Glamour Boys must prioritize the signing of Thembingisai Lorch. With Lorch currently navigating his future following Rulani Mokoena's departure from Al Ittihad, rumors have intensified regarding a potential return to South Africa, with Chiefs mentioned as a primary destination. Lorch, affectionately known as Nyoso, has recently been linked with North African sides, including former club Wydad Casablanca and reigning Moroccan champions MAS FAS. However, the prospect of returning to the PSL remains a compelling option, especially if he can assume a leadership role at one of the country's most storied institutions. Malatsi believes that Lorch's pedigree, which includes performances at the FIFA Club World Cup, makes him the ideal candidate to stabilize a Chiefs side that has struggled for consistency while trying to integrate several youth prospects simultaneously over the past few seasons. Age is not a problem. While some sections of the supporters might question the wisdom of signing a 33-year-old forward, Malatsi is adamant that Lorch's age should not be a deterrent for the Amakasi hierarchy. He points to legendary figures in South African football history who maintained high performance levels well into their late 30s as proof that talent and professionalism outweigh the date on a birth certificate. I heard that they are talking to Lorch, it would help them a lot. Age is not a problem, he told Kickoff. In South Africa, when you reach 30. Look at the late, John Shoes Mashu. Lorch, we have seen him at the FIFA Club World Cup. I think if he returns to SA, he must continue with the lifestyle he was living when he was out of the country, he said. God-given talent. Malatsi concluded by stressing that Lorch's inherent ability is a gift that does not simply vanish with time, provided the player remains dedicated to the cause. But if he continues with the lifestyle he is living, know that I'm doing it for Kaizer Chiefs, I'm doing it for DR. Kaizer Motaung, the technical staff, my family, and supporters, then I don't see a problem. Age is nothing, as long as he has the talent. God has given him the talent. He didn't borrow him, he gave him the talent, he declared. Most read. 1. Pitso Bafana to-do list, staff, players, qualifiers and a whole lot more. 2. Criticizing the lack of neutrality, Hakimi says we lost the Super Cup due to circumstances beyond our control. 3. The Cruz full of praise for Kaizer Chiefs' new arrival, we signed him to deliver this. Kaizer Chiefs coach Fernando de Cruz has shared his thoughts on Langelao Fili's contribution following the team's 1-1 draw with Mamelodi Sundowns. Fili scored his first goal for the club with a well-executed strike in the second half. However, the goal was not enough to secure what would have been Chiefs' third consecutive league victory. We signed Fili to deliver this type of performance, de Cruz stated in a post-match interview with Supersport as per Soccer Laduma. He is a very good player, but he still needs time to fully understand our game model, the coach explained. Fili joined Chiefs with big reputation. Fili joined Chiefs this month after months of negotiations that sometimes broke down before a deal was eventually reached between them and Stellenboss FC. Chiefs offered cash plus striker Ashley Du Preez and defender Given Semengo for Fili, who was Stelli's best player last season, having scored 9 goals in 39 games. Meanwhile, de Cruz also expressed immense satisfaction with his squad's resilience, noting the demanding schedule. I'm very proud of the team because playing 3 games in 6 days with the same players is amazing. I'm very proud of the squad. De Cruz impressed with attitude. Reflecting on the match itself, de Cruz was pleased with his team's overall display against a formidable opponent. We were leading 1-0 and then conceded from a set piece. We have to acknowledge that they are a good team and had a lot of possession, but we didn't give away many chances, he said. We were strong today, and we can be proud of the team. Co-coach Ben Youssef talks tough after Kaizer Chiefs complete rare feat. Co-coach Khalid Ben Youssef has praised his Kaizer Chiefs players for their resilience as they came back from a goal down to defeat struggling Orbit College 1-0 in their Betway Premiership clash on Monday. It was a third successive win for Amakhosi, who now have 39 points from 21 games and have climbed into third place in the league, which would qualify them for next season's CAF Confederation Cup. It was the first time Chiefs have won a league game when falling behind since a 2-1 defeat of Stellenboss over a year ago in January 2025. We expected that it would be a difficult game. Miguel responds to frustrated Kaizer Chiefs boo boys, I have orders to follow. Kaizer Chiefs defender Inacio Miguel has explained why he makes certain decisions in matches as opposed to starting quick counterattacks. The Angola defender has been booed occasionally by a section of the Glamour Boys supporters for slowing the tempo. They feel Amakhosi have swift players who can hurt opponents on the break. However, the 30-year-old insists it is good to ensure the shape is kept, and tactical instructions are executed regardless of the situation. Miguel responds to Amakhosi boo boys. I can understand the frustrations of the supporters, sometimes they want things to happen very quickly, you know, but first of all, I have orders to follow from the coach. Sometimes we have a game plan where we are not supposed to play so quickly, Miguel told the media. Sometimes it's important to make the team be organized, to understand where my teammates are. Are they ready to play, are they not ready to play? So obviously it's part of the game. It's part of the tactics. I can understand the frustrations, they want us to score as soon as possible. We also want that. But it's not like that in every single game. Especially, for example, the game against Sundowns, if you try to rush things, Sundowns can also get in the mood and you will fight against them. Sometimes it's important to cool down. It's part of the game, it's part of the tactics. But I can't say I don't understand the frustration of supporters. They want us to play to win, of course, he concluded. Amakhosi stunned by Stellenboss comeback. Kaizer Chiefs were somehow defeated 2-1 by Stellenboss in the Betway Premiership on a damp night at the FNB Stadium in Nasrec on Tuesday, in a match in which they led comfortably at halftime and controlled for the majority of the 90-plus minutes. Flavio da Silva had given Chiefs a deserved lead at the break after an instinctive finish 9 minutes before the break. Yet, Stellenboss equalized in the 51st minute and stole all 3 points through Devon Titus winner in the 87th minute. The result keeps Amakhosi in 4th place in the table, on 30 points from 16 matches, and a huge fixture to come on the weekend. Chiefs looked confident from the outset, knocking the ball around with authority as they shifted the defensively organized Stellenboss unit from side to side, probing for openings. Glody Lalipo had the first effort of the game in the 2nd minute but fired high and wide from long range. Flavio da Silva came closer a couple of minutes later when he cut inside from the right and hit a skiddy shot from a tight angle that Sage Stevens managed to keep out at his near post. Amakhosi had the ball in the net in the 9th minute after Levelhong Mabo went on a mazy run through midfield and then slipped da Silva in behind the defense. The striker squared the ball for Ashley Dupreez to tap in but has adjudged to have been a touch offside and the goal was disallowed. Kaizer Chiefs vs Sekakun United match preview, kickoff, venue, squad news and how to watch Amakhosi face their former co-coach. Goal brings you all the available details on the Premier Soccer League game between the Glamour Boys and Babina Noko at the FNB Stadium in Gauteng. The visiting coach Cedric Kaizer will be keen to show the Chiefs faithful what they are missing as he seeks to mastermind his 3rd straight win of the season. Kaizer Chiefs squad news. Flavio Silva and Ethan Chislett missed the loss to Golden Arrows through injury and Fernando de Cruz gave no return dates. They join Itiosa Ighodaro and Bradley Cross on the injury list with Rushwin Dortley working himself back to match fitness after 18 months out. New signing Langelile Feely was bright after coming off the bench against Arrows but de Cruz made it clear there was still an adaptation period required so expect him to play some part from the bench again. Chiefs possible 11. Peterson. Most read. 1. 8 rooms, 6 bathrooms and a cinema, Mohamed Salah to live like royalty in a palace in Turkey. 2. PSL legend jumps into the selling debate, the last time his issue was money, so this time. 3. Pirate striker ruled out for 2 months as Peterson spotted in training. 4. Galaxy 2-3 Sundowns, Chiefs must practice set pieces, imagine having to defend Williams, Leon must play for Bafana. 5. Amazulu vs Pirates.